And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set for our final game of the night. It's the number 2 seed South Holt boys against the number 3 seed Osborn Stewartsville boys. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle trophies and awards north in Albany, along with the Holt Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee and Northwest Cell. Also, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Mosaic Medical Center, the Osborn and Stewartsville School Districts, and the South Holt School District, along with the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And Mike, this game tonight will feature Osborn and Stewartsville against South Holt. South Holt comes in with a record of 8-3 on the season. Osborn with Stewartsville comes in with a record of 8-5. These two teams have played each other once. It was a 61-27 victory in favor of Osborn Stewartsville.
Osborn Stewartsville beat South Holt?
Sorry, that was the girls' score. Let me find the boys.
Okay.
I apologize on that.
That would have
yes.
raised my eyebrows.
It was a 51-42 game in favor of South Holt.
Okay.
I apologize. So,
very competitive game and a 2-3 seed. That's kind of what you would expect.
Yes.
That it would be a close game here. I thought South Holt was really impressive. Now, in fairness, they're playing against a 7 seed in DeKalb, but they really took care of business in that game. They did it early and often, and they got a lot of depth. They got a lot of guys that can shoot it. And it looks like they want to pressure. They were going to play up tempo, or try to force you to do the same thing.
We'll be back to have a look at our Holt Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Holt Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Holt Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Holt Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set here for tonight's Holt Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Holt Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We'll let you listen in here to tonight's starting lineups here in just a moment, as I believe we're trying to get some names here for the starting lineups, as we'll let you now listen in here to the Holt Lumber Company starting lineups here in our final game of the night from King City.
Final game this evening will be boys game between Osborn Stewartsville and South Holt. Starting lineups for Osborn Stewartsville: number 2, Carter Smith; number 12, Eli Martin; number 13, Ian Saunders; number 23, Cooper Langley; and number 54, Brennan Lundy. And for South Holt, number 4, Tyler Bruce. Number 5, Cole Metzger. Number 10, Kate Gertz. Number 15, Hayes Weller. And number 23, Kendall Nolan.
So again, those are tonight's starting lineups for Osborn, Stewartsville, Carter Smith, Eli Martins, Ian Saunders, Cooper Langley, and Brennan Lundy. For South Holt, Tylen Prusman, Cole Metzger, Cade Kurtz, Hayes Weller, and Kendall Nolan. Again, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Holt Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Holt Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Doing the opening tip-off will be Brennan Lundy and Tylen Prusman. And the opening tip-off won here by Osborn Stewartsville. And Lundy gets the first bucket of the ball game as he puts it up off glass for 2. Cole Metzger brings the ball across. He had a big night in the opening round games here of the tournament, hitting 8 3-pointers until Mike said something about it. With over the top of the key is Nolan.
Isn't it amazing how that has a tendency to happen?
Yes. As Nolan shot from 3 short. Rebound put back up and in by Weller.
Both teams going to play a little man-to-man here.
Bringing the ball across is going to be Smith. Up top for Saunders. To Martins. Back up to Langley. And South Holt really keeping an eye on where Lundy is down inside. Kind of shading him with 2, leaving Martins open in the corner. So expect if Lundy gets the ball inside to see a lot of help pressure come. As the shot from the free throw line, no good. That time off the hands of Saunders.
Got a little 3-man weave going, trying to get the South Holt defense out of position.
Nolan couldn't control the pass as it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Goes back to Osborn Stewartsville. Martins gets it across for Saunders.
Osborn Stewartsville got 3 seniors, 2 freshmen on the floor.
Eli Martins with the basketball, trying to send it inside for Lundy down on the block. Goes up strong, can't get it to go. South Holt with the rebound. Back in transition, Weller for Metzger. Drives baseline, goes up, off glass for 2. Lundy to inbounds here for the Wildcards. Eli Martins gets the basketball, 3-on-2. Into the corner, Smith from 3. Off iron, rebound pulled in by Kurtz. Kurtz baseline. Goes up, spins, off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Langley. Ian Saunders top of the key with it here for the Wildcards. For Eli Martins into the corner for Smith. Back over to the left wing. Saunders. Langley. 5:22 left to play here in the first quarter. 4-2 is the lead in favor of South Holt, as tying it now is going to be Eli Martins.
Well, and you kind of get the idea they don't want to get into a run up and down with South Holt. That's the impression you get. Good patience.
The pass stolen away here by Saunders.
Ooh.
Lundy is going to be fouled. And Mike, I believe you said that because Eli Martins was wide open.
Well, and I don't think Saunders was expecting that.
Yeah.
But had 2 defenders that chased Saunders down in the corner to trap him and left Martins wide open.
Saunders picks up Nolan picks up his first, team's first. Langley shot from 3, drains it. Prusman out for Metzger.
Good defense by Martins.
Comes back out for Weller. Drives inside the paint, can't get the shot to fall. Kurtz able to bring in the rebound. Back up top for Prusman, over to the right wing for Weller.
Well, South Holt doesn't have the tallest players, but they're really active on the glass.
Weller, right wing three, misses off front iron, and Saunders quickly back in transition. Langley on the left wing, loses it, picked up by Noland. Kendall Noland takes it and going to be called for the charge. So the foul goes against Kendall Nolan. That's going to be his second, team second. Little over halfway through the first quarter of play, 7-4. Osborn Stewartsville with the lead. Langley up top for Saunders. Drives and gets the little runner to go.
Nice start by Osborn Stewartsville. Kind of got the tempo the way they want it offensively.
Metzger top of the key, trying to send it inside for Kurtz. Knocked and stolen away by Cooper Langley. Eli Martin's top of the key here for the Wildcards. Drives, leaves it off for Lundy. And he goes up off glass for two.
Well, two
and
freshmen.
I believe that time Langley drove, kind of expecting the pressure to come help, but they stayed on Lundy. I believe Langley would have had a pretty nice layup himself.
Yep.
Kurtz spins, sends it down to Weller from a tough position, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in for two. And a timeout going to be called. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to King City. It's an 11-6 lead here for Osborn Stewartsville. And it will be the wild card basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. Saunders with the basketball. Trying to bring the ball across midcourt, and he's going to be called for the 10-second call.
Well, I think Saunders was trying to do the right thing in that he knows that they're going to run and jump out of that pressure, and didn't want to dribble into a trap, just took too long, and that's part of what pressure does too. If they can't hurry you up and you want to take your time, that's the risk you run. 8 or 9 seconds and you're not across the court.
Nolan gets the bucket and the foul. And the foul will go against Cooper Langley. That'll be his first, team's first. Free throw from Noland. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Osborn Stewartsville. And trying to get it up to Carter Smith. And unable to corral the pass as it goes out of bounds. South Holt basketball.
Not the worst, not a bad decision. Just some bad execution.
I believe they've got 2 fouls here against Kendall Nolan, and he does. I think one of the books is wrong, but I don't think it's the official book. The official book has him down for 2 fouls, and that's exactly what I have him for as well. So they're going to call the referees together to see if they've got this. But I'm pretty sure that they've got Kendall Nolan for 2 fouls, and that's what I have as well. but I'm pretty sure that they're going to come out of this with the same thing, I believe. Okay, so that's what they do have it as 2 on Kendall Nolan. Don't know, unless maybe the official scores book wrote the last foul against Langley on Noland. And maybe had him down for 3, but he definitely has 2 fouls.
Well, whatever the case, it's the official book.
Yeah.
So
Cade Kurtz with the basketball. To Noland. Up top for Metzger from 3. Misses off back iron. Kurtz with the rebound.
Oh, I was going to say, go back up. Unless he was looking for Lundy somewhere around loitering.
This one tipped away. Eli Martins has it rejected out of bounds off the hands of Tylen Prusman. .136 left to play here in the first. 11-8 is the lead. Ball inbounds for Langley. Gets it to go for 2.
You know, that's one of the oldest out-of-bounds plays in the book and just as deadly.
Metzger leaves this one off for Kurtz to Prusman. Back up to Cade Kurtz. Up to Metzger, top of the key. Left wing to Tylen Prusman. Inside to Noland. And they're going to get a block called here against Lundy.
Yeah, he didn't like it, but he fouled him.
Kind of put out the leg and a little bit of a trip there called against Lundy. 13-8, Osborn Stewartsville with the lead. 1:08 left to play here in the first. Ball inbounds here for Weller. Metzger drives. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball tipped around, and it's going to be picked up here by Osborn Stewartsville. Saunders top of the key. Underneath 50 seconds left here in the first. Langley left wing, back up top for Martins. Wildcards almost looking like they're looking to go for the final shot here of the quarter. As Hayes Wellers knocks it away out of bounds. It'll stay with Osborn Stewartsville. With underneath 30 seconds left here in the first. Bringing the ball across midcourt again is going to be Eli Martins. Over to the right wing with it for Saunders, trying to get it back to Martin, stolen away again by Weller. He'll go up and lay it up off the glass for 2.
And threw a shoe. Yeah, I saw that in a pro game last night. Guy lost a shoe, hit a 3, and then they gave him a timeout to put his shoe back on. Tell you what.
Hayes Weller almost came away with another steal.
Yeah. Well, awful long.
Yeah. Martins from the logo is not going to get it off. And we'll go to the second quarter with Osborn Stewartsville leading 13-10 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 13-10 lead in favor of Osborn Stewartsville. South Holt will start out with the basketball to start the second quarter. Noland right wing. Leaves it up top for Geyer. Back to Noland. Over to the right wing for Metzger. Over to Marked. His shot from the free throw line tipped partially by Saunders. Saunders back up top for Martins. Up to Smith. Over to Cooper Langley. Into the corner. Shot from three from Saunders. Rims out. Lundy with the rebound. Saunders baseline two. Can't get it to go. And then Lundy going to be called for the over the back call. And Mike, that's a tough one. When you're that tall, you get called for a lot of the over the backs that aren't necessarily.
Yeah, and one of the things I always used to tell kids was, if you're underneath the basket, you're not getting an over the back call. Because that looked like Lundy went straight up, and we had a pretty good angle at it.
Mark gets it off for Geyer, right wing. Back up top for Nolan from three. Misses off back iron. And Trevor Mark comes away with the rebound. Drives baseline, little runner, can't get it to go. Nolan with the rebound, going to be fouled, and will go to line to shoot two.
I think that's going to be, if that's Lundy, that's going to be three.
I think two, I believe. No, it is three, yes, because he just picked up that last one. You're correct.
Well, he got a blocking call earlier.
Yes. And Nolan hits the first. So Lundy will check out. Checking in will be Tommy Hadley. And the second free throw from Kendall Nolan is good. 13-12, 6:35 left to play here in the second. Into the corner for Smith, drives baseline, and he's going to be fouled. And they're going to get Trevor Mark. That's going to be his first, team's first. Ball inbounds for Hadley. Up top for Saunders. Down to the block and puts it up off glass for two.
Pretty good offensive skills by the freshman.
Nolan back out. Metzger from three. Drains it. 15-15 tie. 6:05 left here in the second quarter. And they're going to get a foul called here against Geyer. That'll be his first, team second.
We saw Geyer the other night. I'm not sure he's committed a foul yet.
Yeah. Ball inbounds for Saunders. Can't get the shot to go up back iron. 15-15 tie. Hayes Willer up top for Metzger. Over to Geyer left wing. Inside to Kendall Nolan. Back out to Geyer from three. Misses off iron. Nolan goes up, pulls it down, and puts it back in for two.
Big lift.
As South Holt takes their first lead of the night. Shot from three from Langley, long.
Well, and this is what, again, one pass and a quick shot. Was open.
Metzger from three in the corner.
Yeah.
And a timeout now going to be called by Osborn Stewartsville. They trail by 5 with 5:14 left to play here in the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany.
And welcome back out again here to King City, 20-15. South Holt now leads Osborn Stewartsville. 5:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Osborn Stewartsville with the basketball coming out of the Petty General Auto Center timeout. Ball inbounds here for Eli Martins. For Saunders. Jorpening with the basketball over to the right wing for Martins. Drives and gets the little floater to fall in for two. 20-17, it's a three-point game. Metzger top of the key, leaves this one off. Here for Weller, over to Geyer. Back for Mark. Drives and gets it to go in for two.
South Holt getting into a nice little flow offensively right now.
Langley left wing. Back up top. Torpedoing baseline. Jumper knocks it down. Top of the key for Metzger. Trying to send it over top the defense for Nolan. Back to Metzger from three. Misses it short. Rebound pulled in by Osborn Stewartsville. Saunders with the basketball left wing. Over to the right wing for Martins. Back up top for Langley. Baseline. Chorpening again. Knocks down another.
Wow. Big lift by Chorpening off the bench. But again, your 4 or 5 passes that last couple of times.
Garrett Geyer left wing. Into the corner for Hayes Weller. Back to Metzger. 3:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Marks from the free throw line. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Osborn Stewartsville. Torpening in the corner has it knocked away. Able to pick it up, but going to be out of bounds. No, they're going to call it out of bounds here off of South Holt. Checking back in will be Tylen Prusman here for Weller.
Well, I think when it was tipped, I think they
Yes.
just expected that. I think they knocked it out of bounds when Torpening picked it up.
Yeah. Up top for Cooper Langley. He'll leave it up top for Saunders. Into the corner. Torpening from three from the corner. Can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, you just hit 2 in a row. You might as well ride it a little bit.
Metzger can't get the shot to go. Marked with the rebound. Back to Metzger left wing. 2:22 left to play in the second. Geyer from three. Drains it. 25-21. Saunders top of the key here for the Wildcards. Torpening little curl cut. Has it pass knocked away, picked up by Nolan. And taking it and laying it off the glass for two is Garrett Geyer. 27-21. The 6-point lead here for South Holt. 1:45 left here in the half.
Well, I tell you what, they get those turnovers and
Quickly.
punches there.
Yes.
And then do a really good job on runouts.
Saunders gets it back to Torpening. Shot from three. Can't get that one to go. Rebound picked up here by Noland. Into the corner for Geyer. Baseline. Jumper won't go. Rebound by Prusman. And rejected away from behind, out of bounds. Kurtz will check in here for Noland.
Well, Nolan's done a pretty good job of playing through 2 fouls.
Giving you an update from the other boys game. Stanberry has a lead over DeKalb at the half, 29-17. Over to the left wing with it for Trevor Mark. Drives. Little floater, can't get this one to fall. Rebound picked up by Osborn Stewartsville. 45 seconds remain here in the half. Eli Martins with the basketball. Drives, trying to leave it off onto the block. And a time for Hadley, stolen away by Kurtz. Metzger from 3. Off the mark. Prusman with the rebound, keeps it in play. Metzger top of the key, underneath 25 seconds left. Right wing for Prusman. Into the corner to Kurtz. Metzger setting himself up in his favorite position here on that left wing. 10 seconds left here in the second. Geyer drives. Back out for Kurtz. Deep 3. Missed it short. Prusman on the putback. No good. And we will go to the half with South Holt leading by 6, 27-21. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts are proud to support their Wildcards. Both schools strive for their students to have the best education possible while promoting a positive learning experience for their students. The administrations, boards of education, and the staffs at the Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts want to wish their Wildcards the best of luck this academic year.
The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. The South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt R1 School District, proud to sponsor all South Holt extracurricular activities.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 27-21 lead here for South Holt at the half. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, along with Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee and Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, and the Osborn and Stewartsville School Districts, along with the South Holt School District and the Printer New Shop are located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for South Holt. They're shooting 11 for 31 from the field, 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring so far by Cole Metzger with 8 points, 6 points for Hayes Weller and Kendall Nolan, 5 points for Garrett Geyer, and 2 points so far for Trevor Marked. For Osborn Stewartsville, they are shooting 10 for 20 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, no free throw shot there in that first half. They're led in scoring at the moment by Cooper Langley with 5 points, 4 points so far for Eli Martins, Ian Saunders, Skylar Chorpening, and Brendan Lundy. And Mike, South Holt kind of started to pull away a little bit when Lundy went off the floor with his third foul. And since then, South Holt has kind of taken over, and they take a 6-point lead here into the half.
Well, and I thought South Holt flipped the script in the second half. They were the ones that in the second half, I thought they set the tempo. They got things picked up and going a little faster and more in lines with the way they wanted to play. And on the flip side of that, the first quarter, I thought Osborn Stewartsville did a fantastic job of keeping the tempo the way they wanted to play it. They didn't get a lot of fast break layups, but they didn't fall into the trap of running up and down and shooting it quickly either. Excuse me. And I thought when Lundy went out with fouls, I thought they had a tendency to, against South Holt's pressure, to fall into the trap of trying to go just a little bit quickly. And where maybe what they could have done, they ran that little weave early on and took some time off the clock, and all of a sudden somebody burst down the middle of the lane and got a score. Well, the second quarter, I thought they fell into the trap against the pressure of getting the ball up the court, shooting it quickly, and that's what South Holt wants. I mean, it doesn't make any difference whether you're open or not. You just don't want to fall into the trap of playing the other guy's tempo. One of the things I've always wondered about, sometimes teams that pressure a lot, they run and jump. If you can make them play longer than 10 or 15 seconds, all of a sudden maybe that pressure isn't quite as good as what it was earlier. Maybe they give up some things that they wouldn't ordinarily give up because they want to get the ball back. And one of the things I've always thought in the game of basketball, if you could pressure and be patient on both ends of the court, and by that I mean if you can fast break on offense, but if you don't have anything on the fast break, pull it back and run your offense. And on the defensive end, you can pressure, but then pressure if you don't get the ball back. But if you can play for 30 to 35 seconds if you have to, or longer, you're going to be a pretty doggone good basketball team. And I thought in the first half, Osborn Stewartsville took advantage of that, made South Holt play a little longer, gave up some baskets. The second quarter, Osborn Stewartsville fell into the trap and shot it a little bit quicker. South Holt had the tempo they wanted. Now they've got a 6-point lead. That's the difference in the ball game.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Holt Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Holt Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Holt Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start second half action. 27-21. South Holt with the lead over Osborn Stewartsville. Osborn Stewartsville will start out with the basketball here. We'll start out the second half of play. Ball inbounds for Saunders into the corner for Langley. Cross court for Martins. Eli Martins cross court. Saunders trying to send it up for Martin, stolen away by Tylen Prusman. Takes it and lays it up off the glass for two. And I believe Prusman might have got fouled there twice on that drive.
Good take and a good finish by Prusman.
Martins up top for Smith.
Got a little zone action here. Going to spread them out.
And out of bounds here off of Prusman. I think we got a spill or something, or
we have a water leak.
Well, I believe there was a spill or something, and then he went down right around that area. So I don't know. Coming out of halftime, maybe somebody spilled something right there. But as we'll get started again. Saw Iowa had that problem in their game against Purdue over the weekend. With all the snow melting off the roof, it kept dripping in.
We've had the problem at Albany here several years ago.
Martins with the basketball top of the key, sends it over to the right wing for Langley. Trying to send it up top, stolen away. Metzger takes it and lays it up with his left hand for two.
Nice read by Metzger. This zone has really thrown a monkey wrench into Osborn Stewartsville here.
It's a 10-point
trap.
10-point lead now here for the Knights. Tipped in the backcourt, picked up by Martins. Gets it across here for Saunders. Back up top, Martins. Into the corner, Smith from three. Shot off iron, rebound pulled in by Metzger. And he'll take it himself, too strong off glass. Noland is there. He'll be fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
And if it's Lundy, that's going to be four.
It is going to go here against Cooper Langley. That'll be his second, team's first.
Well, the length of South Holt, too, on that zone makes it really hard to reverse it.
Noland misses on the first free throw. Second free throw attempt from Kendall Noland is good. 32-21, 6.5 left to play here in the third quarter. And Saunders brings the ball across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key. Back up top for Martins. Over to the right wing to Saunders.
1-3-1 trap.
Into the corner, Langley from three. Long. Rebound made by Smith. And they're going to get a foul called here against Hayes Weller. That'll be his first, team's first. Ball inbounds for Martins, for Langley. Trying to get it down to Lundy, who puts it up off glass for 2. 32-23, South Holt leads 2 minutes into the third quarter of play. Cade Kurtz left wing, trying to get it down to Prusman on the block. Comes back to Kurtz, leaves it for Noland, and he'll knock down the jumper.
Well, the way Osborn Stewartsville attacked it with Martins last time, I think it's the way to go. You've got to drive into the gaps and collapse that pressure.
And they're going to get a kick here off of Metzger.
Yeah, didn't like it. I think he made the right call.
Yeah.
The thing that tells me Metzger didn't complain about it.
Martins drives, leaves it for Smith, back door, weak side block, puts it up for 2. 34-25. Nolan down inside, had it stripped away by Saunders. Corner to Smith. Out top for Martins. Saunders into the corner. The shot from 3, no good. That time from Langley. Back out to Smith from 3. He can't get it to full. And then Hayes Weller going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, it's going to be offensive.
That'll be his second, team second. .442 left to play here in the third, 34-25. Langley gets it for Saunders, who brings the ball across midcourt for Martins. Langley drives, and a foul going to be called against South Holt here on the floor. And it's going to go against Tyler Prusman. That'll be his first, team's third. 4:25 left here in the third. Ball inbounds for Saunders, drives baseline. Little runner, can't get it to go. Langley back out to Martins. Back to the corner for Langley.
Now they're starting to get a little better ball movement against this. And that the traps aren't coming quite as quickly.
Saunders drives baseline and can't get the shot to go off glass. Nolan, top of the key, trying to get it to Kurt, stolen away as Langley steps in front of the pass. Martins brings it across. Looking weak side block for Smith. Langley going to be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul will go against Kendall Nolan. That'll be his third, team's fourth. First free throw from Langley. Bounces out. As Mark will check in here for Nolan, who comes out with 3 fouls. Second free throw attempt from Langley. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled back in by South Holt. Kurtz drives. Trying to leave it off for Marked. Out to the right wing for Hayes Weller. Kurtz in the corner, going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, caught it, took a step back, and then took another step back.
Martin's top of the key, sends it up for Langley over to left wing for Saunders. Backdoor Martins. Leaves it off for Smith. Back to Saunders from 3. Drains it.
Tell you what, though, South Holt is doing a pretty good job of scrambling out of their zone. They're doing a pretty good job of contesting shots.
Kurtz's shot is blocked, and then a foul going to be called against Osborn Stewartsville on the floor. And they're going to get the foul here against Carter Smith. It'll be his first, team second. Mark shot from 3. Off iron. Rebound made by Martins. Into the corner, Langley. I think was.
Yeah, he's missed a couple.
That, I think he was. Couldn't believe he was that open and kind of double clutched on it.
Yeah, I may not have caught it cleanly too.
Up top for Smith. Trying to bring it inside for Lundy. Goes up strong off glass for 2. Back down to a 4-point ball game here.
But the tempo of the game, what's the tempo?
Yep.
A little slower. Haven't had as many breakouts or runouts on offense for South Holt. There's a shot.
Metzger from 3, this time misses it short. Marked with the rebound, can't get the shot to go over to Lundy, who comes away with the rebound.
Lundy twist an ankle, or is he just looking for a breather?
Stolen away here by Metzger. I think he's kind of needing a breather as a timeout's called, as Metzger able to take it and lay it off glass for 2. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. The Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts are proud to support their wild cards. Both schools strive for their students to have the best education possible while promoting a positive learning experience for their students. The administrations, boards of education, and the staffs at the Osborn RO and the Stewartsville C2 school districts want to wish their wild cards the best of luck this academic year.
And welcome back out again here to King City. 36-30 is the lead in favor of South Holt. I think I had a little bit of water on the floor here in front of the South Holt bench. Trying to clean up. Looks like South Holt coming back out in a man-to-man defense again.
Well, starting in that zone, I thought it did them some good early. And then
Smith couldn't get the shot to go. Martins couldn't pull in the rebound.
But then I thought Osborn and Stewartsville kind of solved it. So I think that's another good move by Coach Morris.
Runner no good off back iron that time from Garrett Geyer. As Saunders up top for Martins. Underneath a minute to play here in the third. It's a 6-point lead in favor of South Holt.
Now a little patience again.
Saunders back out for Langley from 3. Misses off back iron, rebound. Pulled in here by Hayes Weller. And then stolen away by Saunders. Takes it with his right hand, puts it up and in for 2. Down to a 4-point ball game. Up at the top of the key with it is Metzger. And going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, maybe just little chop steps, trying to get feet organized.
Yep. Underneath 20 seconds left here in the third. Martins with the basketball, top of the key. Comes out to Smith for Martins. Drives. Little floater. Good for 2. It's a 2-point ball game, 36-34. Metzger shot misses from half court. And we will go to the fourth with South Holt leading 36-34 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. The South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt R1 School District, proud to sponsor all South Holt extracurricular activities.
Trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much needed help on the farm? Wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 9,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable addresses and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
36-34 as we get ready to start fourth quarter action. South Holt with the lead and the basketball. Metzger leaves it off for Noland, right wing. Leaves it off for Trevor Mark. Over to Metzger. Up top for Noland. South Holt also doing a good job bringing Noland out. Takes Lundy out away from underneath the basket as the pass to Mark off the mark, out of bounds.
Tell you what, I've really been impressed with what Osborn Stewartsville has done here. I don't think they're as talented physically as South Holt is, but they've kind of done what they do.
Yeah.
And they had a little spurt in the second quarter where I thought the way they wanted to play got away from them some.
Smith in the corner. Drives, leaves it off for Langley into the corner for Martins. Drives baseline, leaves it short, and they're going to be called for the foul on the rebound.
I mean, I can't really say that I think they forced a lot of shots.
No. I mean, really kind of shooting at a pretty good clip so far. Just underneath 46% from the field.
But now it's almost, this last quarter is almost strikes me as who can impose their will on the other one.
Nolan drives and has it blocked. Top of the key for Saunders. Comes back out to Martin's right wing. Up top for Smith. Back to Martins. Langley into the corner for Saunders. His shot from the right elbow. Misses off inside iron. Noland with the rebound. Noland has it stripped away, picked up by Martins. Over to the right wing for Langley. Saunders top of the key. Pass to Langley off the mark, picked up by Trevor Mark. Metzger for Noland, and all alone is Garrett Geyer for two.
I'll tell you what, South Holt really does a good job of feeding off of turnovers.
Martins back up top for Saunders. Drives. Shot off the mark. Lundy can't pull it in. Saunders gets it back. Comes back out to the top of the key into the corner to Martins.
So we about had a foul call, and the official thought better of it. I think raised some eyebrows from the Osborn Stewartsville fans.
Langley back up top for Saunders. Drives again. Smith, Langley into the corner. Martins from three. Misses off inside iron. Rebound picked up by Geyer. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 38-34. South Holt with the lead. Noland with a shot from three. Misses off iron. Kurtz with the rebound. Trying to send it out for Geyer. Drives. And gets the shot to go. From the tough angle over top, Lundy. Up top for Smith, over to the left wing for Langley.
Back to a little dribble weave here.
Langley baseline. Gets the shot to go. And a timeout called. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
4:11 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 40-36 is the South Holt lead here over Osborn Stewartsville.
Now remember this score. Remember this score with Lundy on the bench at 4:11. So I thought when Lundy sat down in the first half, that allowed South Holt to get away a little bit.
As Geyer puts one up from the block for two.
Geyer's giving them a nice lift off the bench too.
He's got 11 now here in the ball game. Martin's top of the key. Leaves it off for Smith. Over to the left wing for Langley. Baseline. Can't get the shot to fall. Noland with the rebound. A foul going to be called here against Osborn Stewartsville. And the foul is going to go against Tommy Hadley. He'll come out with 3:26 as Lundy will check back in. A timeout going to be called here by South Holt. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
3:26 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 42-36 is the lead in favor of South Holt. They have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Kurtz with the ball in the corner here for the Knights.
Good defense by Martins. Nice
Leaving
pass.
it for Metzger.
Nice pass and a nice cut.
Carter Smith. For Langley. Up to Saunders. Martin's top of the key for Smith. Smith left wing into the corner for Langley. South Holt back to their zone defense. No, they're back still in man-to-man, just sagging on the corners as Saunders drives and lays it off glass for two.
They're going to give the shot to Martins in the corner, looks like. They don't want Saunders to get off and going, evidently.
No. As Martin strips it away from behind from Metzger. 44-38, 2:15 left to play here in the fourth. Martin's over the right wing. Saunders from three, drains it. 44-41, it's a three-point ball game, 2:05 left. Geyer leaves it off for Metzger. Over to the right wing for Noland. Up top for Kurtz, left wing Geyer. Trying to send it inside. Nolan goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. And they're going to get Brennan Lundy, I believe, on the foul. They're going to say that wasn't the foul up top. It was down low where Lundy gets the foul. So that will be his third. Team's third as well.
It's going to be 4.
Oh, sorry, fourth,
He had
yes.
3 in the first.
Checking in will be Prusman again here for Marked. 152 as Nolan missed the first. He can make it a 2-possession game if he can hit the second. Misses. Rebound pulled in by Martins. And then stolen away here by Geyer. Prusman down low. He's going to be fouled by Carter Smith. And Osborn Stewartsville still looking for why there wasn't a foul down here on the offensive end.
Well, and a really good foul by Smith.
Yes.
I mean, he may hit both free throws, but you can't give the layup.
So 140 left to play here in the fourth. They're going to clean up a little bit here on the floor. So Tylen Prusman at the free throw line for 2 free throws. His team leads by 3. Sinks the first. To make it a 2-possession ball game, is checking back in will be Hayes Weller. Second free throw is good. Martins brings the ball across. Langley, right wing 3. Misses off back iron, tipped around by Lundy. He'll get it back, and he's going to be fouled here by Kurtz.
Probably not a bad foul by Kurtz. He's shoving, but there's no fouls.
And that's just going to be his first as well.
And that's their first foul of the quarter.
Yeah, his first, team's first with 1.5 left.
Rather than Lundy have an open track to the basket.
Saunders, Langley into the corner, Martins. Back to Langley. Pass back out for Saunders. Into the corner. Smith sidesteps the defender, puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Noland with the rebound. Prusman got to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. And they're going to get Smith for his third. So Prusman at the line here. To make this a 3-possession ball game if he hits the second. After he nails the first. Misses. Keeps it a 2-possession ball game. At Nolan comes away with the rebound and then loses it. Yeah. Picked up by Saunders. Back in transition. And he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Nolan probably should have just gotten it back out of there.
Foul. Going to be the second against South Holt, the third against Hayes Weller. And sinking the first is Saunders. A timeout going to be called here by South Holt. We're going to be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Thank you for watching this Albany TV broadcast. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to turn on your notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you want to be a part of our broadcast or have any comments about this broadcast, contact us by messaging us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to King City. 47-42, 56.1 remains here in the fourth. At the line is Ian Saunders. He's knocked down the first. See if he can knock down the second as well. And does. 47-43, it's a 4-point ball game. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Skylar Chorpening. Nolan to inbounds. Gets it inbounds for Metzger. For Nolan. And he'll take it up high off the glass for two.
Yeah, this is where I think Osborn Stewartsville's in trouble, because they like to play that open court, up and down game.
And another steal here by Metzger, as he'll take it laid up off the glass for two. And now it's up to a 51-43 ball game. Saunders from three. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by South Holt. And South Holt, I believe, going to be able to dribble this one out and come away with the victory. They lead here by 8 with 14 seconds left in the fourth. And South Holt will find themselves in the championship game against Maysville. 51-43. We are back with your BTC Bank postgame and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to King City. It's a final 51-43. As South Holt will find themselves in the championship game against Maysville. Osborn Stewartsville will play in the third place game against Albany on Friday night. And let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game. For South Holt, they shoot 21 for 50 from the field, 3 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 11 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Cole Metzger with 16 points, 11 points on the night for Garrett Geyer and Kendall Nolan, 6 points on the night for Hayes Weller, 5 points for Tyler Prusman, 2 points on the night for Tyler Marked. For Osborn Stewartsville tonight, they shoot 19 for 45 from the field, 3 for 18 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. They're led in scoring tonight by Ian Saunders with 16 points, 8 points for Brendan Lundy, 7 points for Cooper Langley, 6 points for Eli Martins, 4 points on the night for Skylar Chorpening, and 2 points on the night for Carter Smith. And tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game going to go to Cole Metzger, as South Holt really able to kind of impose their will against Osborn Stewartsville when they needed to try and take over the how the game was played, would speed it up on Osborn Stewartsville, and were able to come away with the victory. Here is how the games are set up for Friday. We'll start it with the games that will be going on in the old gym. The first game at 5 o'clock will be the girls' consolation game. It'll be the number 4 seed DeKalb against the number 6 seed Osborn Stewartsville. Following that game in the old gym will be the boys' consolation game. I take that back. It will be the girls' consolation game in the old gym at 6:30. It'll be the number 3 seed Stanberg against number 5 seed Albany. The final game of the night in the old gym will be the boys' consolation game between the number 6 seed Stanberry and the number 8 seed Northeast Nottoway. Taking a look at the games that will be going on in the new gym. The first game will be the boys' third place game between all the number 3 seed Osborn Stewartsville, number 5 seed Albany at 5 o'clock, followed by the girls' championship game, which will feature the number 1 seed King City Lady Wildcats against the number 2 seed Northeast Nottoway Lady Blue Jays at 6:30. Final game in the new gym will be the number 1 seed Maysville versus the number 2 seed South Holt Knights. That game will be at 8 o'clock. Again, we will let you know on Friday morning which games we will be calling. Also, tomorrow, we will have an extra fun thing for you here on Albany TV as we will be doing the first ever GRC West wrestling tournament. That will be tomorrow night starting at 5:30 over at Stanberry. Myself and Brett Williams will have the call on that one. For myself tonight, Jared Rolvis, color analyst Mike Atkins, cameraman tonight, Brett Williams. So long and good night tonight here from King City.